for the first time in history, basically, of Stonehill swimming, and our second year here is sophomores, our third years is juniors. It's super exciting. There's a lot of high expectations for us. We've never done this before. We've only ever competed against each other in like a small setting, like in our practice pool, and we've never actually got to compete against another school for real competition. So I'm very excited to see what the team has in store.
I think this is huge for us to finally be able to go up against some other teams. We've had such good competition at our purple and white meet that I think this is just going to bring so much more bonding and excitement to our team as a whole, to be able to go out to another pool at another facility and swim against other teams.
As a coach, I'm also really excited to see just how they respond to the meet environment. It's been a while for a lot of them since they got to race, and every team we face is going to present unique challenges. Events are very consistent meet to meet, but every team has their own strengths and weaknesses, whether it's in stroke or distance or sprint. And so seeing how we respond to each unique challenge each team presents is something I'm really looking forward to watching. But I think our main priority is on us, not the other team, and what we can do to control our performance in our lane. Our sophomores and juniors certainly know they made strides last year. They certainly know they got better. And I think everyone feels like they're already doing much better at this point, October, than they were last year in October. It's because the training is way more consistent. Last year with the COVID protocols and limited amount of care we could do at the beginning, we're not working with that this year. And so they are already way ahead of the curve from where they were last year.
We were always just competing against each other. I still swam best times. I'd never swam in my entire life before.
You're always expected to give your best and to try your best and to be your best teammate and be the best at recovering and working hard that you can be at every meet.
Feeling that we were doing something that was right and our training was working really well, so it's just going to make it that much better when we step up on the blocks at any 10 and then we swim a fast time, because we know we have that in ourselves.
We definitely have some swimmers that I think will become leaders.
It definitely just means a whole lot that I'm seen as someone who can be a leader, and seen as someone who anyone on the team can come up to if they have questions, have a problem, blah, blah, blah. I feel like that is so important that they have that trust in me, and that's also a huge responsibility, and I don't take that lightly, that I have to be a role model, and Maddie does this as well, and being there for the athletes, but also the bridge between my teammates and I and our coach, just to make sure everything is running smoothly. So it really means a lot that I'm trusted with that.
Being a captain of the swim team is one of the things I was looking forward to most going into this season. Last year Sydney did such a great job on her own, but I knew as going into a team that's going to be growing, she's going to need some help and need some support. And I feel like I can, communicate very well between students and coach.
Really excited to see who's making a final at any 10, because I definitely think that multiple swimmers for our team can, because we just have that level of depth, even though we only have 11 of us. And I think that's going to really help us moving forward in the upcoming years, and kind of establish Stonehill as having a good swim team.
We're going to be a force to be reckoned with, even if people don't realize it yet.